Okay, I'd like to read to you today my favorite book. It's all about a tree. And I love trees because they're not only important to animals, they're very important to us as well. Okay, because it helps us breathe as well as enjoy to look at them and look at the animals and be part of that ecosystem. Okay, so the name of our book is What Did the Tree See? By Charlotte Gullion and illustrated by Sam Usher. I was first an acorn, so tiny and round. I fell from a branch and sank into the ground. Then I grew up. I turned into a tree. Over hundreds of years. So what did I see? I wonder. When I was a sapling, still growing my bark, trees shot up around me. We filled a huge park. My tender young leaves would be nibbled by deer, but they ran away when the hunters came near. So that's what the area looked like. Well, it was filled with fields and slopes of green. And there's a lovely oak tree, a sapling beginning to grow. Everyone around it. For years, I grew bigger. My roots reached and spread. My branches got thicker and stretched overhead. Some trees were cut down and the forest was cleared. More people arrived and a village appeared. There we have the little village appearing. Still have all that lovely water and land and our fields, and there's our oak tree. Time passed. I got older. My trunk grew and grew, a ring for each year where my wood was brand new. The land all around me was plowed up and down. The people worked hard when the crops were all grown. Okay? They worked hard. And all that land with the green grass, now you can see, has rectangles with all the crops that have been sown. And here they're collecting the hay. And there's a lovely oak tree and children playing and climbing the trees. I love doing that. I was younger. I watched as the seasons passed by every year. I felt old leaves fall and new acorns appear. I heard axes strike as men chopped down more trees to build into ships that would sail on the seas. There we go. Now it's become a town. It's got bigger. We can see the ships, hear the sea. So it's gone from a village to a town. I wonder what the next size is called. Okay, and there's our oak tree. And houses were built where the trees were cut down. I watched as the village changed into a town. Next, huge, hulking factories rose into view and ate up the land as the town grew and grew. Town is getting bigger and bigger. And there's our lovely strong oak tree. The next thing I knew, there were tracks on the ground, strange clouds in the air, and a whistling sound. I shook as a steam train came thundering past. Of all of the oak trees, now I was the last. Last tree now. There's no more room for any other trees. Everything is built up. The children are still enjoying playing with the tree. We need trees, don't we? My trunk became hollow, but I was still strong. My branches still rang with the sound of bird song. Then diggers arrived and a motorway came. The animals left, but I stayed just the same. The big lorries here for the motorway. But there's our tree, our oak tree. Even though it's getting hollow inside, it's that old. Even though it's getting hollow inside, it's still there. I looked at the sky as planes roared overhead. The hedgerows were gone and the meadows were dead. But still children came and they sat in my shade. They climbed on my branches and happily played. So now I am ancient and stand on my own. But look, on my branches, new acorns have grown. These little acorns, you see them? And when one falls down and grows into a tree, who knows? Just imagine it. Imagine. Just imagine. What will it see? I hope you've enjoyed one of my favorite books. Okay. And next time you go walking with your parents or your carers or your adult in the woods and you see your favorite tree, think, how can you be a friend to your tree? Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye.